Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back. So today begins week number 2 of my whole house purging. This week I decided to work on my living room, my dining room, and my entryway. So first things first, our beloved Christmas tree is finally going to have to get taken down. I have been resisting because I love the lights on at night and I think it makes the room look so cozy, but I'm going to take it down because Christmas is over, sadly, and it needs to be done. The dogs are getting after me here. Oh, Raymond just took a Kleenex out of my pocket. Hey, no, I don't want to pick that up. We're not going to, okay, naughty. Okay, so anyways, I'm sorry about that. They will shred, they love like toilet paper and Kleenexes, they like shred it and it just makes a huge mess. So anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so the Christmas tree is going to get taken down. I have got the box. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it's sitting on my sofa over here. I have a big basket, which I'm going to put all of the ornaments from the tree in. Then I'll take down the tree. I also have a tinsel tree that was in my kitchen in the corner that I need to take down as well. That I have just sitting on my coffee table right now. It's been there for like 2 weeks. So that has to get taken down as well. And that is all I'm really going to do today, other than I'm probably going to declutter this room a little bit. So then tomorrow when I come in here and start doing what I need to do, I will have kind of a clean space to start with, to start making a bigger mess, basically. Because taking down the tree is not going to take a whole half hour. So that's basically the plan for the day. It should pretty much take me 15-20 minutes at the most. And then I'll use the leftover time to do a little decluttering around the room, and then I'll call it a day and start tomorrow. Now, one thing I did forget to mention is that I should have started yesterday. Today is actually my Monday. I should have started on Sunday, but I took a day off on Sunday because my daughter had a volleyball tournament all day long. So I'm starting a day behind already to start with, but I think it'll be okay. I only have 6 days to accomplish these 2 rooms instead of 7, but I think it'll all work out just fine. So that is my plan. Enough talking, let's get to work. So the Christmas tree is gone. That didn't take very long at all. I still need to find the box for my tinsel tree. I don't know what happened to it. I'm hoping it's downstairs in like my craft area, but I don't know. If not, I'm gonna have to go get a box to put it in because I don't know where to put it. So now I'm gonna bring in. I have a table that normally sits here and a chair. So I'm gonna go get those, both of those, and replace those over here, and then my living room will be put back together. That was it for today. That was super quick and easy. I still need to have someone help me bring this Christmas tree out to the garage. I gotta find some unsuspecting soul around the house to help me do that. But then once that's done, I will be done with this room. Oh, and then the tinsel tree. I gotta find the box for that. I can't find the box, so that might stay here another day or so. We shall see. But anyways, I do have about 5 minutes left, so I'm going to declutter a little bit in this room, just to give myself a little bit of a head start for tomorrow. And I will see you again tomorrow for day 3, where we get into the purging of the hutches. That one behind me. and then the one around the corner. So tomorrow will be a busy day. I will see you then. Bye. So today is day 3, and we get into the purging of the living room and dining room space. Today is both this hutch behind me and the one in the corner. So I'm going to get started on this. This one here has got 2 drawers and then a cabinet on the bottom that has 4 shelves. And it is chock full of stuff. I'm going to start on the drawers, get that done, and see how far I can get. So let's get started. So I'm going to try to start with this stuff right here. I'm going to start with the top shelf and then I'll do the bottom shelf. But I'm just going to pull everything out and I kind of group things together and like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm just going to take everything out to start with. So I have the first 2 hutch shelves cleaned out. And I have things sort of like all over the floor, kind of sorted into groups. So I'll show you that real quickly. What I think I'm going to do is move this group of things over onto my dining room table. And then go through the other side and add to that grouping. And then go through the other hutch at the same time before I decide to put anything back into any of the hutches. So I'm going to completely gut both hutches. And then I'll figure out where I want to put everything back. Okay, so here's what I've got out so far. Got plates over there and little bowls, silverware, plates, bowls, creamer sets, pitchers, mini pitchers, some candlesticks, and then like small baby tureens. So I'm going to get this stuff moved out of the way of the front of this cabinet here on this side so I can empty out this side. So I have emptied the other side of the cabinet and I've sorted everything and I'm out of time. I'm actually over time. I went over by like 10 minutes. So I'll show you what I've got. I've kind of like made piles all over the place and it's going to kind of have to sit like this until tomorrow. I'll probably scooch them to the side of the room so people don't trip over them in the middle of the night, but I'll show you my big old mess. So down here I've got all my silver pieces from the hutch that I just emptied and some crystal candlesticks, or glass candlesticks, I'm sorry. Over here, it hasn't changed too much, although I've just kind of added to it. All the little pictures, candlesticks, little tureens, more pictures back there, and then up here we got some gravy boats. Up here on my hutch are little things that I know I'm going to keep, like these teacups, butter pats, my vintage salt and pepper shakers, these, my little cows, these little doodads, I'm not really sure what those are, and then some cups and stuff over here. I think I'm keeping those, but I'm not real sure. So this is kind of my staging area for all my littles. And then over here is where I have all the bowls. Kind of sorted them out into the type of bowl that they are. So anything matching goes in their own stack. Then I've got this one teapot right here. And then this right here is all I have figured out that I know for sure I'm going to get rid of at this point. Which is not very much. Oh, and then over here, I'll show you this too. On the dining room table, I have the start. This stuff was already here from when I cleaned off my hutch. I just started putting them over here because I knew it would be, this is where they were going to end up. So then this was all here before, and I have added all this other stuff right here. So I have a stack of ironstone stuff. This is its own ironstone stuff. This is like little luncheon plates that are ironstone, and they have the little cups that go with it. So I have that separate. This is a stack of separate. These look like ironstone, but they are not. These are all my red and white plates. These are miscellaneous plates. Plates that go on the wall. Those I have put little hooks on the back. And then this is miscellaneous, like small bowls and little plates. So for now, this is kind of my staging area for the plates. So I obviously did not get as far as I wanted to today, but tomorrow we will empty out the other side, the other hutch. I don't know that I'm going to empty the top section. I'm just going to purge it. So I don't want to have to redecorate it right now. I can't even imagine decorating it right now. So I'm just going to kind of purge it. And then the bottom section of the hutch over here, this one over here is what I'm looking at. That one is, it's got so much in it. There's so much in there. So I'm just going to empty the bottom out and add it to the mix of what I've got out already. And then determine what I'm actually going to keep. And I will try to keep as much as I can, most likely. But I know there's some things that I have in there that I haven't used ever. So I will probably get rid of that stuff. So I don't know. So far, my purging of my dish collection is not going very well. Because I haven't really got rid of anything. So hopefully tomorrow I can be more ruthless. So I will see you again tomorrow for day 4. Hello everyone and welcome to day 4. So earlier this morning I started working on my second hutch, and I'll show you what I have done so far. I decided to do the top section. I wasn't going to remove everything from this section. I was just going to kind of purge by looking at it because I didn't want to have to redecorate the whole thing. So this is so far what I have done. In the way back there used to be a huge stack of plates with a soup tureen sitting on top of it. So I have that removed. I've got a few other things removed from the shelf. This one, I went through this stack of plates back here already. And then I don't really think I removed anything else from this shelf. And then this shelf, I didn't remove anything from it yet. I don't plan to, I don't think. So all that I'm going to be keeping. So then I was on a roll and I started working on the bottom part and I forgot to record it. So basically I've gone through 2 shelves so far. Well, a half of a shelf there. I haven't gone through any of those linens yet. And then I've gone through this shelf, and now I'm going to start on this shelf. And as you can see here, I've got everything kind of like set up, just kind of all over the place. Got some on the chair. I got a whole bunch of stuff under the chair, and then way over here, and the dogs are going to get in the way. So far, this little pile here is all I'm getting rid of. And then I think these things right here, and a couple dishes in this stack. So I obviously need to be more ruthless, but I'm going to wait until I get everything out of the hutch to see what I have first. I'm going to continue taking out the rest of the stuff from the bottom of the shelf there, and then try to decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. Alright, so these are all of my platters. I've got this stack here to go through, and this stack here, and then I have 2 over here, which I know I'm going to keep those. These aren't ironstone, but these are the perfect size for like a backdrop. These are ultimate china. I've had these for years. I absolutely love them. They're an off-white color, which is okay. I would prefer a white color, but it's alright. And then this is the top for it. I've got a tureen downstairs that I've got a flower arrangement in, and that is a lid for that. So, right now, I'm going to go through this stack of platters, and more platters than anyone could possibly use. So I'm going to try to pare this down a little bit. So I've got the top shelf done. I purged a lot of the linens because seriously, the stuff that's been in here, I have not used in years. So I kept only my favorites of those. Only these are bowls. Those are my favorite serving bowls. More bowls. And then down here, I've got all this taken care of. It's my stack of ironstone dishes. Soup tureens back there are my red and white plates. I've got 2 tureens back there that match, and then these are my large chargers, and then some really pretty plates for accent pieces over the chargers. And then down here, this stack, the top part of it is all of my ironstone pieces. The bottom's got some platters, and then way in the back is another stack of platters. And then over here is another stack of ironstone platters. And then in the middle are all my pretty plates that I don't want to get rid of. So as you can see, mostly I've decided for this cabinet it's going to be mostly like platters and plates and like serving pieces. And then the other hutch will be like the smaller stuff like bowls and that kind of stuff. So I'll show you that next. Alright, so that hutch is all put back together. Now I need to work on putting this hutch back together. I've got all these bowls. All this stuff down here needs to go back into it. And then there's a few things up here. And then of course there are a few things over on the dining room table that need to go in there as well. But that's okay. And I did not purge very much. I'm terrible. But I will share with you what I am purging. I'll put them all out on the table once I'm done here, because that way it'll be easy to pack up and figure out what I want to sell, what I want to donate, what I want to keep for a giveaway. So first I'm going to put the other hutch back together, then I'll show you what I am actually purging, and then we'll be done for the day. Alright, so I have everything put back into the second hutch, which I can share with you now, and then I'll share with you what I am not keeping. Alright, so here's the top shelf. This has got all of my silver stuff in the back. And then the front, it's got most of like my small pitchers and like creamers, that sort of thing. Oh, babies. Yes, you guys are so cute. Thank you. Okay. Okay, back. Bottom shelf, it's got a few more silver items. Alright, stop. I'm being attacked by puppies. And then over here in the back is my set of good dishes, which I like to use. They have like a floral pattern. And I just have some miscellaneous items in here. Like that. This side over here is mostly bowls. On this side, stack of bowls, stack of bowls, stack of bowls. And then back there is plates with a little tureen on top. This one here has got a tureen on top with a stack of plates. Now these are the plates that I like to use for like stacking when I'm decorating and stuff. So that way I decided to keep them in this cabinet so that I have easy access. Then I just have a few random little things that I use. And yeah. Top shelf over here. This is just a hodgepodge of a whole bunch of stuff. I really need to build like a little secondary shelf in here, which I could get a whole lot more stuff in here. So anyways, this one has got like teacups over here, little serving dishes in the back, kind of like pedestal bowls, my little milk cows, I don't know, just random bits and pieces of things that I use when I'm decorating. So I've got all that in here. Alright, so that is what it looks like all finished up. Doesn't look like I got rid of a whole lot, but I actually did, and I will share that with you next. Alright, so this is all the stuff that I've taken out of the hutches. that I've decided that I'm not going to use anymore, and I haven't used in a long time. So, a pretty good amount of stuff. Not a whole lot, I guess. I could have probably done better, but you know me and my dishes. Like most of my dishes right now, I decorate with a lot of my dishes. Like right now, my hutch has hardly any dishes on it. So most of the time, I'd say a good amount of the dishes that I have in both of these hutches are used on display. So right now it's kind of like everything's really super duper full, but a lot of the stuff I use on a very regular basis. So that makes me feel a little bit better. But anyways, alright, so that is going to be it for day 4. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more purging. Bye. Hello and welcome to day 5. I'm getting another late start tonight. Today I'm continuing my purging with the living room and the dining room. So I have 2 desks and 2 cabinets to take care of. I think I'm starting in the dining room, so that has most of the stuff. So first off, I've got this desk here, and then I have this cabinet over here. And the tops of which are like, I'm in between decorating right now, and the whole house is just a mess. So this is like half of its decoration that goes on a different table. This, I need to figure out where to put this pewter stuff, because this is all stuff I bought around Christmas time for my Christmas hutch display. And then a whole bunch of just random stuff. So not only do I have the purging project going on, I'm trying to decorate at the same time, and it's just a mess. Just a mess. So anyways, I'm going to start with that desk and that cabinet I shared with you first, and we'll see how far we get. I'm hoping to get all 4 cabinets done, because there really isn't that much in each of them. So I'm going to start with this cabinet over here in the corner, and we shall see how far we get. Oh, Rima, how you doing, sweetie baby? Oh, should we put your pearls back on you? Let's go get your pearls.
Oh.
Oh, look at you. Don't you look so pretty? In your pearls.
Rima, up here.
Hey, sweetie baby. Rima, look at me. Oh, look at you. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. It's like I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it.
Finn wants her down right now.
So this cabinet turned out really quick and painless. Basically, I don't know, probably not going to be able to see back there, but I have like a clear glass pitcher, 2 of them, and then I've got a couple milk glass pieces here. This are all here in the middle. I have all of my pillar candles that I'm not currently using. These are like the flameless ones. Then I've got a soup tureen and a pretty little container. And then over here, I've got 2 of these milk glass goblets, and then these milk glass dessert, what do you call them? Dessert dishes. I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. Those are my mom gave me those, so I'm going to keep those in there. I had way too much weight in this cabinet before, so I wanted to make sure that this cabinet doesn't have too much weight in it, hence the candles in the middle. So, I did get rid of a couple things. I'll be getting rid of this. It's one of those little wax warmers. This stuff here can go downstairs. Then put that with my candle holders. I'll put that with my jars until I find something to use it. I'm not sure about this. Actually, I'll probably get rid of this. I don't know. I don't know about this yet. And then I do have one other thing I'm going to get rid of, and that is this little compote right here. I haven't used this one in forever, so I'm going to get rid of that one. we got the one desk and the one cabinet. So now I'm going to work on this desk right here, which should go pretty fast. And when that's done, I'm hoping I have enough time for the other cabinet. I think I have about 15 minutes left. I don't know for sure because Zoe keeps coming and talking to me. So I think I'm doing all right with time. So we shall continue on and get these last two items purged. I got this all done. Got almost a whole open shelf. And then I have a few things down at the bottom still. But the top shelf is almost empty. Woohoo! So, that is done. Alright, so that is it for today. I got both desks done and both cabinets, which is awesome. I thought I would actually come up with more stuff to purge, but I'll show you the final result of everything that I'm going to be getting rid of. So all this is from both the cabinets, from both desks, and the hutch. So a pretty good amount of stuff. So that is going to be it for today, and tomorrow we will start cleaning. Alright, so welcome back to day 6 of week number 2. Let's see, today is the cleaning day. So I'm going to start off with dusting, and then I will do the vacuuming of like the ceilings and the baseboards and the floor, and then I will also be doing the windows. I think that's about all that really needs to be done in here. The biggest part is dusting. So I'm going to wipe down all the furniture first, then the woodwork and like curtain rods, the fan, and then the baseboards. So that should take me a while. So I did a little bit of prep work before I turned on the camera today, and that was just to move all of the furniture away from the walls so I can get behind everything and under everything to clean it out. So that is one thing I wanted to make sure that I did, because, you know, underneath things doesn't get vacuumed, like especially like under the couch, that sort of thing. So I've moved everything out from the walls. Everything's kind of clumped in the middle of the room right now, so it looks terrible, but it will make it so much easier when I go to like do the baseboards and then, you know, vacuum the ceilings along the edge of the ceiling and the walls. So that just saves a lot of headache later on. So first things first, I'm going to get started with the dusting. I've got my little microfiber cloth here. I'll probably go through a couple of them, especially my fan. I'm looking at the fan. I can't even, it's looking pretty thick up there. So I'm going to get this started, and hopefully it won't take too long. Moving right along today. I dusted, and as I dusted, I wiped down the baseboards in that area as well. And then there were a few places that looked like I could wipe down the baseboards, like something I got spilled on it or something like that, but only a couple of places. The rest of them looked pretty good. So I just used a few of my Costco cleaning wipes. If you haven't tried these things are amazing. The best cleaning wipes I have ever found. They're by the Kirkland brand, which is sold by Costco. And you get a box of these, and they have 72 wipes in them. There's 2 packages of yellow and 2 of blue, I think, or something like that. I think there's 4 packages of 72 count for like, I don't know, under $15. I want to say it's like $11, $12. And they're really big. Let me show you. You probably already know this, but I mean, they're big. Pretty big. One side's textured, like a little nubbies on it, and the other side's clear. And these things take off everything. I just used them also on my walls to take off like scuff marks. It worked really well with that too. So I have all my baseboards wiped down, dusted, all the windows, all the furniture dusted, and everything wiped down with one of these if it felt grimy. I also used it on my fan because a couple of the fan blades felt a little like sticky, almost like they were greasy. So I used one of these wipes on that as well, and that took it off real quickly. So the fan is clean now too, which is awesome. That thing was filthy. I don't know if you could see it while I was dusting. It was like raining dust down on me. It was terrible. But anyways, glad that is done. So next up is windows. So I have my Windex ready. I am going to get the windows washed down and also the sliding glass door over here, and then the mirrors. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Have the windows and the mirrors and the hutch doors all cleaned up. So now it's just vacuuming. I only have about 5 minutes left of my time though. So I will probably go over probably about 5 minutes because I figure vacuuming is probably going to take about 10 minutes or so. Not a big deal. I felt like a lot got done today. So right now though, the state of my room, I don't know if you can see this. Here, I'll show you. I mean, look at everything's just kind of piled up in the middle of the room. But that's okay, because that will definitely make it easier when I go to vacuum the ceilings and along the baseboards. So once I get the ceilings and baseboards done, I'll run the vacuum around the outer edge, you know, width-wise, and then I'll put all the furniture back and then vacuum the middle of the thing. So, but that's gotta wait till everyone has woke up, because it is only about 5 o'clock in the morning right now, and everyone is sleeping, except for me. So I'm going to wait for everyone to wake up, and then I will finish up this room. Everyone is awake now. It is light out finally, and I can finally get my vacuuming done so I can put this room back together again. I am tired of walking around furniture that's in the middle of the room. So I'm going to start with the ceiling and work my way down, and then I'll put back the furniture and do the middle section of the room as well. vacuuming done and the furniture all put back where it's supposed to be. And that is all I need to do for today. So I'll see you again tomorrow for our last day of week number 2. Hi everyone, and welcome back to day number 7 of week number 2. It's always fabulous when you get to day number 7 and you're like on schedule. This is awesome. I am having a great feeling right now. So as you can see, it's dark outside again. I got my lights on in here. You can see the glow so that it is not dreary and dark in here for filming. It's about 4 o'clock. I've been working out pretty much every night at like 3 o'clock in the morning, like wide awake. So I'm making the best of this and just getting a lot of my cleaning done in the wee hours of the morning when everyone is asleep, which is working out fabulous for me, except for the vacuuming part. Like I had to wait for yesterday, the vacuuming. I will have to wait for that today as well. But, then it's only like a little 5-minute job and you're done, so that's okay. So the area I'm working on today is my entryway. It's a very small area, basically a landing with a small closet and 2 flights of stairs. I'm going to start by wiping down the walls with my little Kirkland wipes that I shared with you about yesterday. I love these things, and they do an excellent job. They even take scuff marks off the wall, which is a problem area down in this small entryway for me. So I will wipe down the walls and the doors, the doorknobs. I'll probably dust first. I should probably dust first. So I will dust first, and then I will and then I'll wipe down the walls and any, marks or anything like that. I know we've got some mud splatter on my doors right now because it was muddy or rainy and somebody kicked their shoes off and it just went psh. Like, thanks guys, you're sweet. So anyways, and then of course I have the closet, which needs a little reorganizing. Probably not very much will come out of that area, but right now the shoes are just thrown in there, not put on the shelf. The closet also has 2 shelves above the hooks for our coats, and I'll go through those as well. One of the shelves is full of bins that hold our hats, our gloves, our scarves, and then summer hats. I think those are the 4 boxes or bins that I have there. So I'll go through those, see if there's anything in them that I can get rid of, and of course I'll do the same with the shoes. I'm sure there's a couple pairs of shoes down there that no longer fit anybody or something like that. So I will go through that as well, and that'll basically be it for it. I don't expect it to take me more than 15 minutes, which is perfect because yesterday I shared with you all the stuff that I purged, like the dishes and stuff from the living room and dining room. It's all still sitting on my dining room table, so I need to get that boxed up and sorted from things I'm going to keep to sell and things I'm going to donate, that sort of thing. So I would like to get that stuff picked up because I need to decorate my room now that it's sparkling clean. I can decorate it for winter, which I've kind of been putting off on until after I had the room cleaned, which is another reason why I did these 2 areas right away. Because next week on Tuesday, I'm going to be having a collaboration with some friends, and we're sharing our winter home tours. So I'll be sharing my living room, my dining room, my kitchen, and my bedroom. The kitchen is pretty much decorated. I do need to do my cubbies still, but I still need to do these 2 rooms and my bedroom, and I need to get it done by Tuesday. So I'm going to be scrambling a bit. But oh my goodness, I'm really chatty today. Alright, so enough chatting. I am going to get to work cleaning up this. I'm going to go get my dusting done, then wipe down the walls, organize those shoes and the closet, and then I'll get the stuff packed up that's over on my dining room table. So let's get to it. Alright, so my entryway is a bit of a mess at the moment, as you can see. The shoes are kind of out of control. I have my ladder out because I have very tall ceilings here, and I'm going to need those to help me get way up there in the tippy corner to kind of dust off. I'll use a broom probably for that. But for now, I am just going to kind of go through and kind of purge a little bit, or just kind of straighten and get ready for vacuuming. So I have the closet purged, and it's looking much better now. And now I just have to wait to vacuum, but I can show you what I did. I redid the bins up there. I went through the bins up top, took out anything I didn't want. I need to talk to the girls about these pairs of boots. These are my extra shoes up there that I don't wear very often. My hat and gloves go up there. Then on this side we got all the dog gear, and then we got the coats. I never liked the way the coats look, but this is better than trying to do hangers. We've done these hook things for a really long time because no one ever used the hangers. They would just throw them on the floor. So it looks cluttered, but that's just the way it is. That's the way coats are. And then over here I've got my scarf, and then Zoe's hockey puck ready to go when she's ready to go play. Whoa, stay there. To go play some hockey, which she just started playing. And then down here we've got the shoes. And I even have some space on there for some more shoes, so that's awesome. And then this bag is like outgrown hats, a couple pairs of shoes, and some scarves, I think. And that is what I took out of the bins up top. So now I just need to, and then I've also gone ahead and dusted everything in this area. And then I'm just waiting to vacuum. So now I just wait and work on other things until I can vacuum and finish up the space. So I'm finally getting around to the vacuuming part. It's like 4 hours later, but that's alright. I'm just going to grab my vacuum cleaner. I'm going to do the steps going down to the landing, then I'll vacuum the landing, and then I'll do the final little stretch of steps, and then I will be done with week number 2. I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So I am so glad to be done with the vacuuming on the steps. I do not like vacuuming steps. I don't know why it is. I just don't like it. So it's always good to have that done. And with that being done, that also completes week number 2 for me of my house purge, which is fabulous. I'm so excited. So I'm going to grab my camera now. I'm going to go back into the kitchen, sit down, and I'll have a little chat about my plan for week number 3. Alright, so we have survived week number 2, and I have my living room, my dining room, and my entryway all spick and span, and I'm ready to move on to week number 3. So I hope you guys did a good job this week as well as you did last week, and that you're still following along. I know I did a few posts on Instagram this week, and I promise I will do better next week. I don't know, this week was like crazy busy for me outside of doing the purging, so hopefully next week I will do a better job. I'm trying. So anyways, so moving on to my plan for week number 3. For me, week number 3 is going to be bathrooms. So I have a full bath and 2 half baths. So I'm going to start with the main bath. On day number 1, I'm going to purge, organize, and, that sort of thing. And then if I have time, I'll go into the cleaning. But actually, day 2 is mostly just the cleaning part. So I'm going to give each bathroom basically 2 days. 1 day of purging and cleaning, and the second day of just all cleaning. So I think that should be plenty of time to get everything done that I need in the bathrooms. I feel like this is going to be finally a light week for me. The last 2 weeks, the kitchen and then the living room and dining room, were big weeks. Probably not as big as like when we get into the to the bedrooms. Because those might be a lot also. So we shall see how it all works out. But for me, I will have 1 extra day this week as a catch-up day, which will be awesome. So I hope you guys are doing well with the purging that you have going on in your house. Let me know down in the comments how this week number 2 went for you. I would love to know how you're doing. And of course, check me out on Instagram. I will be posting over there. I will try to do a posting every single day, and at least like a story every other day or so to kind of keep you updated on what I am doing for the day. I always forget about Instagram, and I'm trying really hard to like start using that more so that we can interact a little bit better. So check me out on Instagram. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you did for this past week, and then let me know also what room you're going to be starting on for week number 3. I hope you guys are enjoying this purging process. It feels so amazing when a room is all completed, that is for sure. And I am loving that feeling. So I am gung-ho to get started on week number 3, and I hope that you are as well. And if you have not joined us, you can always jump in wherever you would like and start joining us as well. So I wish you guys luck for week number 3. Keep me updated on Instagram, and we will have another fabulous week in the home purging department. All right, good luck, guys, and I'll see you next Sunday for another update video. Bye now.